Say what is on, guys? I just want to try to bring you another video. The last video probably for quite a while with Black Ops 2 gameplay, some of Gabe's gameplay, where it's just going to be basically a montage of some clips that he had and I've had on my PC for a very long time. We're getting rid of him, clearing house in preparation for Black Ops 3. And with that said, we're talking about Black Ops 3 and what you should expect, the tips you need to know, in my opinion. If you are a YouTuber, even if you're a viewer, you may find this kind of interesting if you don't make videos yourself. But if you are a video maker, these are the tips that I think you need to know when Black Ops 3 comes out in the next day. So the biggest thing that I don't want to see people do, or at least I don't suggest you do, I'm not going to try and tell you what you should do and you shouldn't do, but I'm going to come right out and say, do not be the guy who thinks they're going to make, a ton of views or have a ton of fun doing a campaign playthrough let's play video. A lot of people come out the first day and they just grind the campaign and they put up all these clips of them playing the campaign as kind of like a guide sort of thing. There are big name people who do that. There are people who are very popular for doing Let's Plays who are going to do that, and they're simply more popular than you. You don't need to watch 12 people do a Let's Play on the first mission of Black Ops 3 because, once one guy's done it, you've kind of seen it all, and they're going to go to the most popular result. You have to come up with something more original. I take a look back at, my success on YouTube, if you want to call it, big success or anything, but it all stemmed from kind of original ideas. Phase the movie was an original idea. There are some people who argue that it wasn't, but it definitely was in a lot of ways. I did the sniper stereotypes video, and I've tried to do a lot of original videos. If you're the kind of person, if you're even a sniper, and you go out there and you want to do Road to Kill Cam, I don't really watch Road to Kill Cam videos personally, or stuff like that, because it's so cliched. It's something that if other people have done a series with the same name as your series, it's probably not a very good series idea for you to be doing, and especially at the start of a new game. Now, looking back on Advanced Warfare, I wasn't too hot at the beginning. I didn't upload too much at the beginning of Advanced Warfare. I was super busy with school. Now, back at the beginning of Ghost, I had a bit more time, and I remember that first day on Ghost, I uploaded 2 videos, one of which took a look at the game modes and everything that Ghost had to offer. I mentioned the lack of search and destroy that the game had at launch, and that video did very poorly. Now, I had a second video that was basically my tips for Call of Duty Ghosts, the class setups that I thought had went really well for my first few hours playing, and different ways of getting XP that I had found through squads or whatever that game mode was on on Call of Duty Ghosts. And those are ways that I found that I get a lot of XP, and people enjoyed that type of thing because the first weekend on those games and on most Call of Duty games historically have been double XP weekends. People want to know how they can get the most XP out of a game they haven't really played that much yet, so they're not too familiar with it. They want to know how they can get the most XP, the most kills, and all that stuff the fastest. So if you can come up with tips and tricks, that kind of stuff is good because not everybody makes the same kind of tips and tricks videos. Now, obviously, I can't come out here and give you all sorts of new, crazy series ideas that you've never heard of before, because if I had anything like that, I'd probably do it myself personally rather than give away the idea. But nonetheless, the tips and tricks kind of thing, the class setup kind of thing, while sounding corny and cliched, is very original. What you don't want to do is the stuff like the mission run-throughs. Zombie run-throughs are okay. I think that zombies, for me personally, is something that I'd prefer to watch in a live stream. I would rather watch that than, people playing it in a video where it's a little bit more predetermined. Reactions may not be as cool to get because it's not live. It just doesn't feel as authentic. Also, a few more things that come to mind are unboxing videos. People who get the higher editions, like the special editions, the hardened editions, whatever you call those things, and they open up the box and try and make that into an upload. To me, that's not a very good upload. I wouldn't upload something like that because, again, that's something where one popular person's going to do it, and once you've seen them do it, you probably don't want to watch anybody else do it. So you have to think of it in the search results terms. If you're going to lose the search result battle, somebody bigger than you, somebody better than you, then you just can't simply win. You got to come up with something more original. Now, another thing that comes to mind is on Black Ops 2, it was extremely popular to do videos where you created emblems. Some people formed their entire YouTube channels around emblem creation, and of course on Black Ops 3 we even have the paint shop. So that gun paints and people who are discovering the coolest gun paint looking things out there are going to be pretty popular. You could create probably an entire channel just around the paint shop if you wanted to. But nonetheless, Black Ops 3 is a huge opportunity for a lot of people. I know that when GTA 5 came out, even when Advanced Warfare came out, there were people who got on it right away, and the people who were ambitious at the beginning of the game, had a lot of popular stuff, and just grinded the game early on, were people who end up being successful in the long run on YouTube. Because if the start of the game is any indicator to anything, it's that if you get on there right away and people see that you're great at that specific game, you can get popularity all around off of one game. So definitely seize the opportunity, take what you have, and just work with it. Take the time that you have and work with it. I know we're all busy. You have school, you probably have work. If you're like me, you're just simply too busy probably to get as much time in as some of these bigger YouTubers who kind of do this as a job, but you have to grind out what you have early on and constantly be working towards videos if you want to have success during the Black Ops 3 run. I think it's going to be great, guys. I know I bid Black Ops 2 a farewell way back when Call of Duty Ghosts came out. I'll actually link that video down in the description. It is very old, but it is me reflecting on Black Ops 2. We're going to do that once again because, you know, this is probably the end of Black Ops 2 here, assuming that this game is good. But we will all find out tomorrow. I'm Spawn Trapped, and I will see you in the next video.
Missile inbound.